Gentleman's recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Representative Fox. I rise today in strong support of H.R. 4, the Rescissions Act of 2025, a bill that finally codifies the spending cuts identified by the Department of Government Efficiency, otherwise known as DOGE. You know, the American people are getting a front row seat to one party who is perfectly content to bankrupt this country. One party. We will get no votes on this rescission package. None from the Democrat Party. And they had their time when their president, who was cognitively, let's just say, deficient, where were the cuts? None. They didn't say anything. They didn't stand up for the American people. They were silent. Where were our good friends with the 15 to 20 million illegals coming in this country, with the drugs flowing in, with the children that were trafficked? Where were they? They were quiet. They didn't say a thing. And folks, it's anti-American. This package is not about tightening belts. It's about cutting loose the dead weight. And as Congressman Fox just mentioned a few things, let me mention a few things that they will spend your money for. $3 million for Iraqi Sesame Street. $6 million for net zero cities in Mexico. Net zero cities, what is that? In Mexico. $158 million for Lebanon peacekeeping operations, which failed to contain Hezbollah. $135 million for the World Health Organization, controlled by China. This is what they're for. This is what they're to spend your money. And folks, with $38 trillion in debt, they will keep on spending and spending on their pet projects. President Trump is calling an end to it. Of this, we're talking about $9.4 billion in rescissions, funds that should have never been appropriated in the first place. This includes $8.3 billion from foreign aid programs, which some I just read, $1.1 billion from the Corporation of Public Broadcasting, because taxpayers should not be forced to subsidize a left-wing media operation like NPR and PBS. These cuts are more than symbolic, folks. They are structural. They target woke UN handouts, failing to keep the peacekeeping efforts, and Biden's DEI and climate propaganda campaigns masquerading as humanitarian aid. Let me be clear, this does not cut defense. This does not cut Social Security. This does not cut Medicare. This is about rooting out waste, fraud, and abuse, and very simply putting America first, which they are not doing. If we don't codify these cuts, they will be reversed quietly over time with no vote from this chamber. This rescission package is the lockbox. It makes the DOGE cuts permanent. It ensures the victories that we don't want to get washed away in the next budget cycle. This is our chance to turn temporary discipline.
I'll give the gentleman an additional 30 seconds.
Gentleman's recognized.
Mr. Speaker, this is about freedom. This is about maintaining America as we have known it in the past. This is about returning the American people to some fiscal sanity, which my friends on the left will not do and never have done, particularly in the last 4 years. I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Gentlelady from North Carolina reserves. Gentleman from Massachusetts is recognized.